Hello, everyone, or whoever may join me today. Welcome to the Vortex stream. I'm Francisco, and today's gonna be a little bit of a chill stream. We're back in the game here. Um, not quite sure what you covered last week with Ellie, but since we have spoken today, sorry. There we go. Hopefully that's better. You can just see Unity, I think. Hmm, awesome. Cool. Um, let's see what we have on the docket for today, guys. Not quite sure what you went over last time with Ellie, but since Ellie and I have spoken, today, sorry, let me pull up my notes here. Today, what we're gonna do, um, for today, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go back through some some of the levels that we've already done and adding in a collectible that we're going to begin to introduce. Sorry, I'm just going through some of my settings, making sure. Just making sure everything is fine for the stream right now. All right, should be good, I think. Cool. Guys, let me know if you can see, and I'm wondering how to open the chat window as well. Sorry, just the struggle of beginning the stream here. There's the chat. Cool. There we go. Chat is open. Making sure oh, nope. It's OBS stuff. Making sure I have everything open correctly here. And amazing. So, Today we're going to be doing a couple things. Mm, Mostly one thing though. Today we're going to be going back through the previous levels and implementing a new um, collectible system. Well, I'm going to be citing where they go, and then further down the line, we're going to be fully implementing them into the game's program, and into completely how it works. Because I still need to discuss with the rest of the team how exactly we're gonna weave it all together. So, to start, we're gonna head back to the very beginning. The very beginning of the game. It's been a while. Oh, follow the main player. So, what we have decided what we're gonna do is that, um, throughout the entire game, you're playing as a girl who is kidnapped. And throughout all the levels are going to be scattered a bunch of pages from her old coloring book. So I was thinking during today's stream we could have a little bit of fun and draw in the style of a 5-year old. I think that would be very entertaining. And we're going to see if we can somehow relate them to the levels, maybe design one or two puzzles around each of them. So we're going to play through some of the levels as well and think about where potentially they could go. Uh, Let me know if anyone's here. Let me know if you guys can see because I'm getting a bit of a yellow message here saying YouTube is not responding, but it says I'm live, so let me know if you guys can see, first of all. Okay, anyway. Oh, so here we are. So throughout this level, what is required of us is that we need to go a little bit into the house, come up these sets of stairs, grab this key, come back down, find the exit. It's a matter of finding the exit. What a skybox. So yeah, there's the exit. So, reminding myself really how this works. So how this works is that you spawn right next to the door, and then we need a key to enter the door. So we come down here and go up the second set of stairs. Grab that key over there, come back down, and then come up these stairs again, and then go through the door. So At the moment, it seems like you follow this path, go up these stairs, grab the key. So, doesn't really seem like there's much to do in this room here. So I was thinking we could draw and put in just a little Easter egg. Just a little Easter egg for us to find. Mm, well, for the first level, um, Ellie has already drawn the the drawing that we were gonna put in this one. So in its place, just gonna put a grab a cube, make him real skinny. It's good. And good. Sorry, chat. Having trouble remembering where all my stuff is. Mm, I don't have many unique color materials, so I'm just gonna make a new one. Let's make it blue for. Let's make it like a little baby blue. There we go. How cute. So for the time being, this is just gonna stand over here. Page one. Let's make it a little less conspicuous. Maybe that's not the right word, but just less floating out in the open, you know? Have it like that. You tilt it a little bit. There. And then a box collider like that. Oh, actually, for the time being, I'm gonna leave you just standing upright. So that the collider I put on you is a regular cube. I'm gonna put a second box collider on you, and this one. Nope, not you. You. You, I need to make a lot bigger so that the player can come interact with you. Cool. Oh, sorry, it's not mine. So, I'm gonna display over for now so you can see my code here. Um, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna program so that the player walks into this collision box. Once they do, the page is automatically collected. for it. I'm sure you're right. So hopefully what this does is that when you walk into the area around that, it should print collected down at the bottom. So we're gonna try that and see what happens. Oh, first I need to link it up. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. Just gonna make quick sure. Just gonna run down to the basement again. Or the living room rather. Over here. Collected, there we go. So that on paper works. Let's make this collider a little bigger though, because the player to well, no, I think that's fine, just being able to walk right up to it. So I think right there is a good spot for the first page because the player is going to be waking up here and they're going to be walking down. My mistake. Need to there we go. Oh, let's turn on the plug. My bad. Oh, stuff is falling. Okay, cool. So we put that in, very simple. The player wakes up here, and they gotta walk down. They look around. They see this. Ooh, what's this? Walk over to it, and then it will collect the page. Um, how I'm thinking this will also work is that once the page is collected, a little icon will appear in corner of the screen. Just it's a piece of paper. It's a little note that appears, and then yeah, to be there. Cool, awesome. Well, honestly, it could just delete this game object. Could just destroy the game object because after that, I'm not sure if we're gonna need it. Hello, it's being busy. Unity, how busy do you need to get? Thank you. Come down here. We're gonna go grab that paper. And perfect, it's gone. Lovely. So that works just as it should. Mm, at some point, we're going to go into the game manager and tell it that a page has been collected. And eventually, we'll go through the rest of the game and put the rest in. We'll do that now. Mm, what's the next scene? It's fantasy one, actually. Ha, here we are. The beautiful, beautiful fantasy levels that were handcrafted by Ellie. You know, she painted all this. It's like Renaissance. It's very pretty. I'm a fan. I like all the rubble everywhere. So, how this level works is that there is a key somewhere amongst all this nature. I love the fog in here as well. There's a key on here. Simple. You grab it, and then come back up here. You can crouch under this. Either that, or you jump up the cupboard and you go through the door. Very, very simple. So, um, gives us a little more opportunity to be able to explore the area. And I do quite like the idea of having it over here, perhaps. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back previous level and do a quick copy and paste. No, there's the page. I think we can bring this over to this bed over here. I'm gonna speak to the other developers about this, but I think it would be a pretty good idea to have this be highlighted by the UV flashlight. What do you guys think if anyone would like to say whatever's on their mind? So now that page is over there, what we could do gives the player a lot more opportunity to be able to actually explore the place. Now that page is collected. Mm, you know what? Let's take the opportunity to do a little Microsoft Paint action over here. There we go. Just wondering how to reorient that. Make sure you guys can see this awesome. You can. So this is going to be a rough draft of what the drawings are going to look like. Me and Ali are going to work hard to make them, you know, look good. So for this one, mm, since this is the first fantasy area, I'm guessing I could use the awesome crayon. So I'm thinking, add some grass there. And ooh, what color is the bed? It's like a little red. Let's make it look a little prettier. Also, let's make that a little smaller, yeah. Some grass there. Cool. So it looks like the dream area a bit. So obviously this is a rough draft. Um, bring this back to window capture. Do wonder where I saved this actually. There it is. Just gonna make a new folder in here. I'm being put up in there. Amazing. It looks perfect. It is mirrored, but I don't think it matters so much at the moment until we get the drawings finalized. And there it is. Beautiful. So, how this is meant to work is that it gives you a bit more opportunity to explore the area, I think, because for the most part, in this level especially, you kind of walk around and look for the key. If this just so happens to be the first place you check, because it is right next to you, you do find the key. Then you gotta find the exit, and it is up in the area where it looks a little blocked. So, with that, we're gonna move on to the next level, the one I was personally excited to do. Keep losing this folder. The doll level, level two, the one I worked on all that time ago. So for this one, we're gonna go back into Paint, create a new one. Ooh. And for this one, I'm guessing, not guessing, we will. We're gonna draw the doll. Mr. Snuggles, I believed. She called him, oh, big leg. Hmm, I like that, but I'm thinking instead we can draw him sitting in a chair, because he's having a tea party after all. And we're also going to draw a nice little cup of tea in his hand. Oh, I really can draw like a 5-year-old. Look at this. There we go. Look at that. Let's save this again. Oh, I gotta find where this folder I saved is. Oh, pages, pages, pages. Oh, no, it's child drawings actually. Ah, shoot, I forgot. Let's go back to the previous level and copy and paste that. Hmm. So we're gonna go back into the fantasy. We're gonna find that page. Copy that. It's sitting all the way down there. What's he doing all the way down here? It's probably the coordinates of where the previous level was at. Oh, let's bring it inside the house. There we go. There we go. But let's do a little modification to you. Instead of that page, have you do this one. There we go. Huh. Seems to be flipped. I'll fix that another time. What matters is that we got the page in and we're going to decide where to put it. Mm, so the player starts off. Where did he start off? There he is. Starts off in this room. So the player is required to first off come up here, grab one doll here and another in here, um, and then come back downstairs and grab the third doll. It's over here. Excuse me. But I think we're gonna do a couple changes first because first of all, we have this room that we haven't used yet. Host a tea party. It also show you a way. This is meant to be a little hints to tell you what to do, how to solve the puzzle. But I think we're gonna give this room a little more purpose. So we're gonna bring this page up here. We're gonna slide him underneath and bring him in here. Very nicely, we're gonna leave him on that table. See where the collision is, facing this way. So we're gonna do that. Lovely. Oh, there we go. To mirror it like that. Cool. Now we've got our second collectible there. Oh, third. We're gonna see how that looks. So you would spawn down here, start the game. Nope, you would go up the stairs. I can find my way around this house. We're gonna ignore that guy because he's being mean. Gotta crouch under here. Oh, you can see that. Also, aha, page. And there we go. We've collected it. Oh, hello. Hello, if anyone's watching. Glad you can join. Glad you can stop by. We are about to do one more page. I'd say we have time for. Yeah, I'd say we have time for one more page. So let's back out of here, save that, and then we're gonna go into fantasy level 2, because that's how this game is split up. The one of the many mazes that are in this game. So in this one, the puzzles that you gotta the grab the grab some chairs and tables, stack them up on here, and then make it across this, and then find the key down in the forest, make it out of there. So I'm thinking, mm, we could have 2 pages in this level, and then somehow throughout the course of the game, either just straight up a counter on screen saying how many you have, or saying if you've collected all of them once you have. Um, I'm thinking we could have two, because one of them we could have over here in an area meant to be a little bit of a secret at least, and then have another one over here in this area that hasn't been really used yet. So we are gonna get back to drawing. Hmm. What would be for this one? I'm thinking we could relate it back to the maze somehow. So here's what I'm thinking. Can have the grass down here first, and then we have big old wall coming down the side here. Give that bit of a brick look to it. And then with that, can have somebody poking their little head out. This, of course, is implying that this is our main character. Oh, I keep having to go back. I think I just need to set as a prefab at some point, honestly. You're up here now. For this one, I think we can have it a bit over here. And we need to get another old desk, I think, or something to have it sit on. That's perhaps just one of these barrels. Or actually, no. I'm gonna grab this bed and then. Mm, oh no. I'm gonna grab this table, duplicate it, move it over here. And this page could go on it like this. Yes. Amazing. There's another one of the pages. Hmm. And I think we're gonna have a second one in this level, I think, because we have the space for it. So go back into Paint. Haha, we love Microsoft Paint. And if anyone wants, oh, hi, Castle in the Sky. How are you doing? What's this game about? Um, if this is your first time in the stream, welcome. This is meant to be a uh horror mystery narrative driven style of game where you play as a little girl which was very sadly kidnapped, and slowly but surely throughout the course of the game, she's slowly losing her mind. So she enters these dream worlds, and over the course of the game, as the narrative progresses and you go through the levels, the real levels and the dream levels start to kind of collide a little. And the purpose of these streams is so people you can suggest what we put in them. Um, in the process, for now, I'm going back through the levels that we've previously worked on and putting in collectibles because you cannot have a game like this without having a little bit of collectathon elements. Um, Personally, I'm a big fan of collectathon games. I love going back into games, especially ones I've already finished, and seeing that percentage number go up. I think this is a good opportunity for us to introduce something like that in our game. So, and since you're playing as a little girl, our collectibles are going to be in the style of coloring book pages, pages that the girl drew in her younger youth, I suppose, because she's still a child, but twice the age, I'd say. So for this one, we've already added one page, and I'm trying to draft up another. If you can think of a coloring book page we can add, feel free to suggest one in the chat. This will be the last one, I think, and then I will be ending the stream there. Mm, so let's see where I'm gonna put this page. I'm gonna put it right about here. So mm, the previous one I added was relating to the maze in here. So for this one, I know it's gonna be about a tree. I have the grass once again, which is a must for all these pages. I've come to realize. I'm just gonna draw these branches coming up slowly. Dangling off one of them. It's gonna be a nice shiny old key. There we go. I think that's nice. Hmm. Why, thank you. I'm only the one of the one of the game developers working on this. I'm the puzzle designer at the moment. Um, we have two others working on the game for now. Uh, one of them is my fellow level designer. Her name's Ellie. She's the one that manages the stream most of the time, and the other one is the founder of the studio, Vidang. He is on the stream the other half of the time, and then this is solely my third time managing the stream, but expect expect more to come because for the entirety of winter I was fairly ill, unfortunately. So I wasn't able to manage the stream like at all, which was pretty unfortunate. But hey, I'm back and expect a lot more from me. In fact, I will be covering the stream once again in one of the coming weeks on the let's bring you over here. On the 22nd, I believe, is the day I was given, but I need to check again. Box color is good. Put that page there. Attach you to it. There we go. Amazing. If if I'm correct, I do believe this level was still in the because since I last worked on this level, Ellie had changed what the walls looked like, and I believe she's yet to put the colliders in. Yeah, she does. But you know what? All in due time. So we can cheat a little bit for the sake of development. And oh, accidentally clicked the page there, but you saw it. Ooh, magic. Walk through the walls. It's not as meant to be, but that'll be fixed. Don't worry about it. Here's the other one. There we go. Page collected, as you can see down there. Um, so yeah, with that, we've put in the collectibles in 4 different levels, and I believe that would be a good place to end off the stream, I believe. Um, so yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching. Obviously, if you have any suggestions about the game itself, anything we could begin to incorporate, any level ideas, um, of course, any crude drawings done by children, you may be able to suggest, send them our way, and we will gladly do what we can. So, thank you once again for dropping by the Vortex stream. I was Francis.